Hey guys, and welcome to part 2 of Another Code, or Trace Memory, whatever you want to call it. I'll probably be calling it Another Code for the entire series because that's what it's called on Switch. So we just unlocked the mansion because Dee's memory gave us a hint on how to do so. It says that I saved Chapter 1 to memories, so I wonder if I'll be starting Chapter 2 this session. Either way, I feel like when the game asked me to save, felt like that was a pretty good spot to stop, and we're gonna pick up right where we left off. Quite literally right where we left off. Chapter 2, Lawrence's Mansion. Okay, cool. So we did jump right into Chapter 2. Oh, it's gonna be so cool to see the mansion all complete.
Is anyone in here?
I wouldn't think so.
Oh.
I feel like a lot of memories would flood back just walking into this building.
Jessica? Can you hear me?
Young girl goes to a deserted island to find memories and finds ghosts. This sounds a lot like Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, if you ask me.
Come on, Jessica. I guess no one's here.
I mean, I think I'd prefer no one be here. You know what I mean?
Jessica's got to be around here somewhere. She's probably with Dad.
Oh, she's calling out for Jessica. That makes sense.
Wait, Dee?
Sorry, my headphones are bothering my glasses. Oh, he's up there. Let's go ahead and search around a little bit.
Dee, this door is open. Dee? Are you coming?
Ah, okay, she won't go without him. Cool. That is a grand staircase, my god. What about this one?
No good, huh?
Locked.
Jessica.
Okay, so I have one way to go. Or, unless this one's open too. Nope. Okay,
Jessica.
I have one way to go. Good to know. Is it vase or vase? This vase looks super expensive. Even thinking about touching it makes me nervous. I feel that. It's not as dusty as I would have thought. Actually, it's super clean. Did someone just polish it? What about this one over here? Big one. There's a large vase with an elaborate design. It looks like a bird. Okay. Oh my god. Seeing the mansion in full... Oh my god. I don't know if the audio got weird or if that was the actual soundtrack, but like... Since the original game was like the top-down view, it's like, I guess I never actually realized that these were stairs. Huh.
Huh?
Locked. There's another door over there. I don't want to walk by D, because I think it might trigger a cutscene. So let me see if this door is locked as well.
Huh.
Yep. Okay, cool. Maybe... Is Jessica through that door? I mean, it's the only way we can go, so, let's hope so. A red vase. This vase is cool. The pattern really grabs your attention. Aw. A large portrait. Oops. That wasn't... There's a golden flower powdered on the red vase. Oh, she said something different the second time you examine it.
huge painting.
He must be pretty important to have that big of a picture of himself in his house.
Do you remember something about him?
Do you? I'd assume so.
Welcome.
Is he sick? Maybe you remember him being sick?
Huh. Who is this? There's a name.
Lawrence.
Edward. Patriarch. So this is the guy that owned this place.
Okay.
Actually, this man?
Didn't the captain say that the patriarch died and that's what caused, like, the domino effect of the rest of the family disappearing or dying or whatever?
He's my great-grandfather.
Oh! So you are an Edward?
So you're part of the family that owned this house? The Edwards? Did you used to live here?
No, I came here with my father.
Okay.
My great-grandfather. He was very ill.
Okay, so father and then great-grandfather. So 2 generations, or 3 generations back from D was Lawrence, the patriarch. And he died 57 years ago?
And then
I think I'm trying to piece stuff together that I don't have yet. Like I said, I feel like I remember, but there's gaps. Piano?
song.
Hey.
Huh?
Okay, now if a piano song is gonna be important, this is really starting to feel like Fatal Frame again.
That's right. When we arrived, I heard someone playing the loveliest song on the piano.
On the piano? Okay.
A piano?
Let's look around and see if we can find one. I'll come with you.
Oh. Okay.
Do I have a little sprite following me around now? Oh, I do! Ah. So in the game, he was actually his full form following you around. So like I said, it's a top-down view, and you'd use the stylus to kind of drag across the screen and move Ashley along, and you'd have D behind you, and he was a ghost with like the genie-like tail and everything, and yeah. Dirty decorative plate. Some kind of decorative plate, I guess. It's too dirty to tell what's on it. Blow on it. Blow off the dust. Can I talk to D in this state? No. Alright, so this was the only open door that I can get through. So let's go this way. Ooh! Why does this room look so clean? Oh, probably because the windows are open. Like,
It's a piano.
I guess it's just brighter. The other room, the curtains were drawn, so it was really dark. Maybe that's why. Well, we found the piano. D, are you happy? Can you play? What kind of house needs a room to play a piano on, like it's like an auditorium, like it's like an audience and everything. Like, what? There's also an origami swan there. I can't do anything with it, but it's there. I see it. Let me go ahead and search around the room. Is this door unlocked?
No good, huh?
Nope. What should I do now? All the doors are shut tight. I'll never find my aunt in this, right? Wonder if I can find some keys somewhere. Yeah, we'll get there. A painting of a woman. This lady in the painting is so beautiful. Aw. Compliments. Oh, it's an ashtray. I was like, this table has something on it. The air around the table smells of cigarettes. Gee, I wonder why. Someone must have been here. Could it have been Dad? Oh, like it smells like fresh cigarettes. Not just like the ash. Because let's be real. Let's be real. Like an ashtray just reeks. There's an ashtray filled with cigarette butts. So many cigarettes.
Dad.
Is my dad a chain smoker or something? That's quite a leap in logic for you to assume that it was your dad. The lighter, of course. Did Dad forget this here? Dot lighter. I wonder if Dad smokes. But I really don't like the smell of cigarettes. Oh, the little chibi face looks so sad. An E for Edward. So I'm assuming this will unlock one of these doors.
Here. Wonder where I can use it.
Go ahead and grab it anyway. We might need it. Take what you can get. Wait. Oh, hey, look. There's the, archway over in the mines. The fireplace. It's a really nice fireplace, but now it's old and worn down. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go check out this piano. What's up, D?
Is this the piano you were talking about?
No, he remembers an upright piano, not a grand piano.
D?
That's gonna be what he's gonna say. No, I'm kidding. It's her. I don't remember her name,
Hello.
but she's important.
You must be the guest Papa told me about.
At least to Dee, she's important.
Franny.
Franny! I was gonna say Annie, actually. I should have said it earlier because now you guys don't believe me, but I was actually gonna say Annie. But apparently it's Franny.
What?
I remember, Ashley. The person playing the piano, it was Franny.
She has such a distinct silhouette to me. Like those that curly hair. I think she had a bow in her hair as well. The old-fashioned dress. I specifically remember her, and like I said, she's a big deal for Dee, so.
Who's Franny?
A girl who used to live here.
She used to live here. Were you related?
I'd guess they were like cousins or something like that.
I'm not sure. It was Franny who used to call me Dee.
Okay.
This house is where we first became friends.
Yeah? That's great. I'm glad you remembered something. Forgetting all your friends sounds so sad.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, little by little, like every little bit that he remembers is worth it, you know what I mean? Ooh, I can scroll further over. And down. Can I examine the stool? No. Why can I scroll the camera, but there's nothing I can examine? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Wait. Ah, music stand. There's a music stand for holding sheet music. Yeah, that's how a grand piano's set up. Oh my god. All right, and the keyboard? There's a thick layer of dust on the keyboard. Because it's an old piano. I feel like I should be able to examine the stool. Even if it says something stupid, like, there's a stool here so you can sit and play the piano. Like it said with the music stand. I feel like I'm missing something. All done searching this room, should check out another. Oh. The drawing room is what this is called. Again, like, it's a room dedicated to just playing piano. That's weird. Hey, Dee. It's almost weird seeing you in a little sprite form like that. I guess, like, if they wanted to keep the camera this close to Ashley, they couldn't have his model be full model right behind her. He'd take up too much of the screen and you wouldn't be able to see a whole lot, so. Oh!
What's this?
Okay, I was gonna say, that can't just sit there and there not be something about it. Okay, so there is something about it.
It's an origami crane.
It looks like there's a QR code on it. Like if we unfold it, I feel like there's gonna be a QR code.
Origami?
You never heard of origami?
It's made of paper. My mom would make these for me all the time when I was a baby. I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Sorry, my back hurts. Also, if I seem a little bit low on energy, I just got back from, taking the dog on a thing that he likes. I can't say the word because he knows what it means, but it starts with a W. So, but yeah, I might just be a little bit low on energy because I just got back. I don't really remember myself, but Jessica told me about it.
Huh. But I wonder who made this one.
I'm sorry, I can't get over that there's a QR code. Camera? Can now read notes left on the paper cranes. Scan the notes about daily life on the island by pointing the DAS camera at the origami cranes found around the mansion. You can read the notes from the messages menu on the DAS. So it is a QR code! Bruh! My first attempt at woodworking. Oh, okay, it's a whole other section unlocked. Cool. What's this mean? Can read messages that you've scanned in messages. What sorts of messages were left behind in the origami cranes? Okay. All right, cool. So reading, guys, you know how great I am at that. All right, let me hydrate. A week has passed since my clumsy hands took up a saw and hammer, but I finally completed my new stool. My measurements may have been a little off, but it's not bad for my first attempt. I'll take it to the cliff overlooking the sea next chance I get. The one that we found with the key in it. It's a little wobbly. Must be the ground that's uneven. Well, it's a nice feature. Sitting on this stool that I built myself, looking out at the sea, my body rocking in time to the sound of the waves. The wobbling will help me keep a rhythm. I doubt I'll ever notice it after a while. I'll get used to it in no time. But am I going too easy on it? I made this stool by hand, so maybe my judgment is clouded. What if Bill or someone sat on it? Would they have a different take? P.S. Sure, I worked on this stool in my spare time around developing the another. But the fact remains, it took me an entire week to make a simple stool. In the realm of DIY, I'm clearly still a novice. Should the day come when I live with Ashley again, I will have to really ramp up my woodworking skills. So this is a message from her dad? What if Bill or someone sat on it? I was gonna say something and now I don't remember. Oopsie. I did that last time too. Oh, no, I was gonna make the comment that this was the stool that that I found under a tree, and since it was located directly under a branch, I was expecting to find a noose in the tree too. Apparently it was made by Ashley's dad. At his first attempt at woodworking. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. We get to piece together Ashley's memories by him leaving, messages on the little cranes behind. Whoa, that was weird. Why did the camera stay so close?
Something wrong? Jessica isn't here either.
Also, I meant to say something in the first session, but I didn't. The mark on Dee's chest, it's not like on the model, it's like within him. Like, see it how like it's like behind his shoulder right now? But like when you look at him head on, it looks like it's on his chest, but it's not. It's like in him. It's weird.
Where could she be?
So I did find a key. A key with an E. Try saying that 10 times fast. I feel like it would be one of the main doors it would open. So, like, this one, maybe? Locked. Let's give it a shot. Cannot be used here. Okay. So that wasn't right. Guess there's this door up here. Maybe it's an E for one of the bedrooms. Which in my mind, this second floor room might be a bedroom. Don't ask me why. Doesn't look like this key will do the trick. Okay. Hang on just a second. The camera was still just too slow. It's locked. Oops. You use the E key. Aha. Process of elimination.
Oh, it's a hallway.
Oh,
Looks like it leads to more rooms.
I really thought I was gonna open up to
There
like
was some way of knowing where Jessica is.
a bedroom.
But I guess we'll just have to search the rooms one by one.
I thought this was the hallway that had a portrait at the end. Unless it's... Is it this way? No. Huh? D? What? Is something wrong?
Franny.
Is that Franny's room?
Huh?
This was Franny's room.
Okay. Good to know.
Wow, really?
Ashley, open this door. I feel like I'm about to remember something.
Okay.
Got it. But I wonder if it's...
Locked.
Yep, locked.
Called it. Another vase. It's hard to see in the dark, but I like the pattern on this vase. For random comments. The foyer. Oh wait, is that the way I came in then? And what about this room? A bird with a 3-leaf clover in its beak adorns the locked door.
Good, huh?
It's locked up. Do you know what this room is? I can't remember. That's okay. We'll get there. We just need to figure out how to get into Franny's then. Why is the camera so close? Oh. Courtyard is past here.
Good, huh?
No luck, it won't open. Courtyard? Aren't I on the second floor? I don't know. Let's head down this way. Oh my god, it's so ominous with the light only coming in through the windows. Ooh, another vase. Some old dried up flowers in the vase. Ooh, I can go in here. Ooh, an art studio.
So many paintings.
But no Jessica.
I was gonna say, are you gonna see the portrait of Franny?
Something up? Did you remember something?
Yeah, the portrait of Franny, I figured. Oh. Sorting shelf. Rags and papers inside. Drawing supplies, I suppose. Canvases. There's a lot of canvases here, and they're all faded. All covered in dust. dresser. This looks like the kind of paint real artists use. Some of these still have some paint inside, but it's all hard and unusable. Oh, wasted supplies.
This is...
Is this for oil painting? It's completely hardened now. Oh wait, did I examine the wrong thing?
Hey.
D, what's... Huh? What's he up to? He can't take his eyes off that portrait. Such a beautiful piece, and it's all covered in spider webs. Sad, really. Liesl holds an elaborate painting. Rusty buckets. Oh, the ocean. Oh, he's still caught up in that. Because you need Dee's attention to look out at the ocean, I guess? These must have been sitting here rusting over forever. I scratched my nail on it and gave myself chills. Oh, no, I don't like that at all. Like nails on a chalkboard kind of feeling. Oh, I got chills too now just thinking about it. I can examine the ocean through every door. Oh.
What?
Is this a spare easel? It looks even more cobwebbed than the other stuff. It was probably left there before everybody disappeared. Alright, Dee, what's up? There's an old sketch of a young girl on the easel.
What is it?
We've been unlocking a lot more of Dee's memories than Ashley's.
Picture that Papa drew? I'll show you, but it'll be our secret, okay, Dee?
It's Franny.
Huh?
Like I said, her silhouette's really recognizable. And I think it's just because of those curls, you know what I mean?
Ashley, it's Franny. Uncle Henry drew this.
Uncle Henry. So they are cousins.
Uncle Henry?
Yeah, Franny's papa.
So Franny's dad is Henry, and the kid in this picture is Franny. But it's a little rough, so it's hard to be sure.
Franny grabbed my hand and pulled me into this room. She showed this to me and said that her dad was a great artist.
Obviously.
She said she asked him to draw a picture of me, too.
A picture of him, too?
After that, we went into the yard. There was a puppy.
Okay. Why do I not remember this?
Huh. Seeing Dee so happy, talking about his memories with Franny, it's a little, well, weird.
Oh, I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Dee was with Franny, the girl in this old drawing. And that same boy is here with me. Right now.
Why is that weird? Unless, like, you think about the fact that, you know, if maybe Dee died and maybe Franny didn't. So she had to, I mean, regardless, she had to witness when Dee died, so that would have been rough, I guess. Canvas sits on the easel. It's a painting of the Moonlit Cove.
What a lovely painting. This may be my favorite room so far.
After the 2 that we've been through, I guess.
But it feels somehow lonely. I can't put my finger on why.
Another memory. The painting without the moon.
What did you remember?
I've seen this picture, but before it was finished. It used to be of the ocean in the afternoon light, but now it's the ocean at nighttime. I wonder why it was changed.
I feel like the ocean in the afternoon and the ocean at nighttime, those are very different color palettes. So was it the unfinished painting or a different painting altogether? Because, like, This is very cool toned, but if it was like during the day, I feel like you'd have a lot of warm tones in the mix there.
Dee, look.
What is it?
You can see the ocean. It's so pretty, isn't it?
That would be one heck of a view. Oh my god. And like
Jessica
the
and I
breeze,
came
the
here on
ocean
boat.
breeze.
Maybe you and your dad.
Came by boat as well. Could be.
You'd have to, right?
I mean, it's an island, so you have to take a
When I
boat to
first
get
saw the
there.
island from the boat, I felt something.
Oh?
What did you feel?
I didn't get it at the time, but I think I do now. At least a little.
What is it?
It's about meeting my dad.
Oh.
I just kept thinking, what do I do if he's a jerk?
Are you scared of that?
I mean, I would be.
Maybe. A little.
Like I said, they're like complete strangers, so she has no idea if she's even gonna get along with him, you know? And like I said, like, he hasn't been a part of her life for the past 14 years, so like, it's not like everything's gonna change just knowing him, you know? Oof. Sorry, the camera's a little bit weird. Ooh. Oh, there's like missing decorative plates over there. Oh, someone's bedroom. Okay.
What do you think this room was for?
It's obviously a bedroom. See, I first saw the tea set and I thought it was like just a room, like not the dining room, but like, you know, the room where you would just have tea or meat and stuff like that. I know there's a word for a room like that, and it's not tea room, at least I don't think. But like, I can't remember. It's gonna really bother me. There's a teapot and a teacup on the table.
Dee?
What's wrong? I feel like I've seen this cup before. A cup with a little flower on it? Yeah, just a little flower. Just in case. I feel like him saying that, like, it might be a good idea to have a picture of it available. Picture above fireplace. Oh. It's a portrait on the wall.
Who's this?
I don't think that's Lawrence. Lawrence was the big one.
You mustn't enter my quarters at your whim.
Okay. Telling a kid, stay out of my room. That's fair.
Something the matter?
I just remembered something. This was Wells's room.
Wells. Wells. As in the tombstone? The one tombstone outside that didn't have Edwards as the last name. What was it? Thomas Wells? I want to say Thomas Wells, but I feel like I'm already forgetting. I'm so sorry.
Wells?
He was the butler of this mansion.
Oh,
He found
Okay.
me in here once and said to me, "Butlers safeguard all manner of important items for the people of their houses.
yeah.
So you mustn't enter my quarters at your whim."
I wonder what sort of important items he was looking after.
Oh, it was keys.
Oh,
Wells held every key for the mansion.
that's good to know.
They might be helpful for finding Jessica.
Yeah.
Let's look around for them.
They gotta be somewhere in here. And his flashback, there was a safe. Silver tableware is displayed on the wall-mounted shelves. The silver tableware is old, but pretty.
Oh, yeah.
Wells really cherished these. He kept them so polished you could see your reflection. Oh, wow. But now they're all tarnished. It's kind of sad.
That's weird.
What is it?
Hey,
There were 4 plates the last time I saw them. It's important to keep all the plates together. I remember Wells saying that. 4 important plates, huh? Oh, there's the safe. Okay, I'll wait to examine that. Let me go ahead and look around a little more. Bed. Oh, side table. Guess this book was bedtime reading. I have 3 books on my nightstand right now because I am currently reading 3 different books right now. Well, I haven't started the one. It's just like next on my list to start. The one I'm almost done with, Tides of Mutiny, and then I've recently started Fourth Wing, and then the other one is called The Blood That Binds Us. It's a vampire romance story. They like I saw it on Instagram, and they kind of like were like, "Do you remember Twilight? Well, do you want that but better?" And I was like, "Well, let's give it a chance." One of the things that the author mentioned was like that they were proper vampires and things like that, and like I don't know. I just thought I'd give it a shot. They were like they were a self-published author, and I was like, let's support the independent authors, you know what I mean? Figures the butler's bed is made perfectly. It's not even wrinkled. That would make sense, yeah. The desk. The drawer. The book. Oh, it's an album. Oh, hey, there's a plate. There's an old album full of photos. July 1924. The 2 play in the yard. Aw. 1924. My God. 100 years ago. Or did that... Wait, was it 1924 or 1824? It might have been 19, but either way, either 100 or over 100 years ago. Masters Henry and Thomas are growing up in good health. They're practically inseparable. They make quite the pair. Henry is a kind-hearted big brother, always looking after young Master Thomas. 1932. The 2 play in a sports tournament. Oh my God, I'm suddenly remembering this from the original. Like the 2 football players. I remember this now. Not vividly, just the pictures, you know what I mean? The 2 play in a sports tournament. Master Henry, so wise and strong. Master Thomas, sweet and honest. The sound of laughter is ever present around their bright and exuberant boys. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Look at these distinguished gentlemen. Sorry. Had to. September 1934. Portraits of the 2. While Master Henry pursues art, Master Thomas aims to be a writer. Wait. Did Dee say Uncle Henry or Uncle Thomas painted or drew Franny? I think he said Uncle Henry. So then Thomas is his dad? So maybe it wasn't Thomas Wells on the grave out there then. The pair have grown into fine young men, and Mr. Edward is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart they achieve the lives they so desired. I mean, I'm sure that's what every parent wants of their kids, right?
D.
Look at this plate. It's one of Wells' silver plates. With a chirping bird.
All right.
I should put it back where it belongs. in a minute. Close the drawer. Or just open the other one, I guess. Empty. Cool. Don't tell me this one's empty too. That'll be boring. It's empty too. That's boring. All right, can I do anything up here? Oh, books. There are several books on the desk. Cool. There are more books on the desk. Desk lamp. Dusty desk lamp. Cool. Some of this stuff, it's like just random info, I guess. Wells must have loved books. There's a ton in here and on the desk. It only takes 1,000 books to be classified as a library. Wonder if there's... I don't know if there's quite 1,000 in the whole room, but there's a lot of them. There's one on the floor. I just saw that. Huh. Another rusty bucket. No one used this bucket in ages. It's all rusted. You're not gonna run your fingernail across it and cringe? And then more fine china. I've never understood the display cases with freaking cups and plates and stuff that you never freaking use. Like, why? Why? My grandma has one, and it's just like, why? All this tableware is glass or china, no silver. Oh, hey! Lawrence Edward, the Patriarch scanned. Let's go ahead and read that. I'm glad that it marks the new ones, just in case I forget to go back and read them right after I pick them up. It seems the late patriarch of this mansion, Lawrence Edward, was a deeply disturbing man. Oh, distrusting, my bad. He found gold on this desolate island and grew the company he established in the span of a single generation. He seems to have viewed everyone who approached him as a thief who wanted only his money. So much so that he forbade anyone outside the family from entering the mansion. What's more, he took measure to guard his property from intruders by placing mechanisms all around the mansion. I believe this distrust of others had a negative impact on his family as well. There is, for some reason, not a single mention of his wife anywhere in this mansion. Yeah, that is kind of odd. You'd figure that the patriarch, the portrait in the foyer, in the entrance, like you'd figure it'd be him and his wife, but it's just him. There's not even a trace of a grave belonging to her in the graveyard. I have no real evidence to suggest this, but my theory is Lawrence's wife fell out of love with him, this man who cast suspicion on everyone, and left the island for good after having his child. Child? Just one? Maybe I'm skipping a generation, because I'm thinking of Henry and Thomas. Lawrence's reward for amassing such vast wealth was to be tortured by the distrust of others, leaving him a lonely man who had lost the love of his family. However, it appears he was able to keep his heart open to at least one person, the butler who served his family, and judging by the journal in the butler's room, it seems it was mutual and unwavering loyalty. Journal? Do you think I can find the journal? Unless it's the album that he was talking about. It's a sturdy looking safe.
Hey.
A safe this sturdy has got to be protecting something important. Do you think you can get it open? Let's see.
No good, huh?
It's locked tight. Obviously. I hope there's a clue somewhere around here. Oh, hang on.
Ashley.
Can you open it?
Hmm.
I don't have the combination. Maybe there's a clue somewhere around here.
Hmm.
Drawers are totally empty, not even trash or anything. Huh.
Hmm?
The 4 plates. If keeping them together is so important, let's line these up. But I only have 1. I'm sure Wells would appreciate that. Either that or, like... I feel like this might be where I find the code. But I don't know what order to put them in. Investigate. You can see the geometry reflecting funny. So the plate on the far right is like a bird in flight. Can I examine this? I can. The shelf with the plate is the only one that isn't level. Oh. So they need like a specific weight? So wait, if I was to place the plate on this one and it wasn't the right one, does that mean it won't sink? I put the plate we have on the shelf, but I guess we don't have all of them. Where are the other 2 plates? Do you think they're in this room? Or should I go search somewhere else? It's just a totally empty wardrobe. The only thing in this wardrobe is cobwebs. I am gonna go and search other rooms, I guess. I wouldn't think his stuff would wind up in other rooms, but perhaps so. Let me go double check in here. Maybe I looked over one. I didn't realize the painting's all up there, actually. Oh, that's not one. However, I didn't... Oh, wait, it is one! A plate of chocolate. I will pay you 20 bucks, Ashley, to take a bite. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't actually do that.
D.
Check out this plate.
Yeah.
There's a piece of tape... That's a piece of tableware set in Wells... that Wells loved. A pecking bird.
All right.
Should put it back where it belongs. There's something... A picture was left under the silver plate.
This is...
Sayako.
That's... She's...
Hurry, Ashley. Hide.
Yeah. Her mother.
Right. I remember who said that. It was Mom.
The woman in the photo is your mother? That must mean the baby is...
Ashley.
Yeah. It's me. This must be Dad's photo.
There's drawings on the table.
Huh. This paper looks new.
I think I remember this part. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, it was playing out in my head. I don't want to say anything, just in case, one, I might be wrong, and two, like, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. This paper looks
I wonder who
new.
the girl is. Maybe it's Franny?
No.
No, I don't think so. This girl, she looks a little like you.
Huh? Wait. It couldn't be.
Yeah, okay, I was right.
Dad draw this picture of me?
Right, so what I was remembering, I think I was right. So her dad was trying to think of what she looks like now. So these drawings are what he thinks she might look like when they meet.
What's wrong? Aren't you happy?
Does he think I look like this? Well, it's not very accurate.
Well, yeah, he's never seen you except for when you were a baby.
Oh no.
What is it?
What if Dad doesn't even recognize me?
Aw. I mean, you have gray eyes and white hair. I'm pretty sure he's gonna recognize you. Ooh, there's stuff. An old bag. There's a document.
What's this?
Research into Another
What?
by Sayoko and Richard Robbins. This is the research paper my parents wrote. It's just the cover page, though. Someone must have taken the rest of the pages, but why? Cool. Go back up here, see if there's... No, I think I got all that. What's over here? Nothing? Can I examine the stool again? Maybe there's another key. Okay. Well, I found another plate, which was what I came in here for, plus some. It's actually really interesting how they made... So, it feels so familiar to the original, but it's not a copy and paste. They have changed a lot of things. Like, these silver plates... Ooh! These silver plates, I don't think there was a section like this in the original, where you're finding these 4 silver plates to activate a mechanism. I don't think it's a thing. I could be wrong, but I don't remember it. Just saying. So I think they might have changed some of the puzzles. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. The scenery across the sea. As I enjoy the breeze off of the water, gazing lazily out at the horizon, I recall the beautiful springtime scenery of Sayoko's hometown in Japan. I haven't visited Japan in over 10 years. The last time I went, it was with Sayoko to tell her parents of our marriage. During the flight to Haneda, I caught a rather rare sight. Sayoko looking nervous. No doubt her mind was occupied with thoughts of what she'd say to her parents. This was the first visit home in quite a while, after all. And on top of that, she was going to reveal such big news. In an attempt to calm her nerves, I held her hand and asked her to tell me about her hometown. Oops. She told me about a river near her family home. In spring, the cherry blossom trees along the banks bloomed, creating such a beautiful scene. Cherry blossoms are beautiful. When I went to Washington, D.C., I could not get enough of the cherry blossoms there. Oh my god. And funny story about that, actually. Like, this side tangent. But, so, my grandparents used to live in Maryland, USA. And where they lived was pretty close to Washington, D.C., and there was one day that my mom, when we were visiting my grandparents, we took a trip to DC to see the cherry blossoms. Well, little 6-year-old Finn was not having it for this 30-minute drive where my mother would not tell us where we were going. And when we got there, my mom says, "Look at the pretty trees." Little 6-year-old Finn was not having it, having to drive a half hour to see pretty trees. Sure enough, 20-something years later, I make a trip to DC, fall freaking in love with said pretty trees. The irony is there. Anyway, even now, all these years later, I can see the smile on her face as she talked about those trees. And the next day, I walked beside her beneath those cherry blossoms on my way to meet her parents for the very first time. I've always wanted to return to Japan. I've always wanted to travel to Japan. Maybe one day. But it has not yet been in the cards. But I'll make it back someday. I'll walk the path beneath the cherry blossoms that Sayako loved so much. Aw. So if these are written by Ashley's dad, that's him remembering her knowing that she's gone. Oh. I really feel like I'm gonna be missing a lot of those paper cranes. Okay, so I did find a plate in here. I don't see any others, at least not right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out. There's another door that I haven't been through yet. I wonder if it's locked. Like, that is a grand door. I bet it's locked. Called it. All right, that's the way I came in, right? No, I came down the stairs. Also, I can look out this window. The window is too fogged up to get a good look at the view. That's unfortunate. So, this way? There's a lock on the door. Does this lead to the room with the piano in it? Does it?
Oh.
I can unlock it. Wait, does it really go around to the... It does. Why'd you spin around like that? The drawing room. Don't tell me that one of these silver plates was used as an ashtray. It was! Oh my god. That's kind of unfortunate.
Ashley.
There's something about this ashtray. What about it?
Hey.
Try brushing it off. Sure, okay. Brushing away the cigarette butts and ash revealed the beautiful bird in relief.
Oh.
What's this? I thought so. This ashtray is from the butler's room. Cool. I found them all. But now what order do they go in? I wonder if there's a hint in the album. Why? I don't know why. I can't say it's anything other than a gut feeling, but I feel like the answer's in the album. So what are all of my options? The 4 plates. If keeping them together is so important, let's line these up. Wells would appreciate that. So we had the boys young, just growing, and healthy. And then there was the picture of them in their football uniforms. Oh wait, no, weren't there only 3 pictures I looked at? Hang on, let me go double check. Just in case the answer's in the album, I wanna go check. Read the album again? Yes. Let's see. So yeah, them playing football as kids. Then they grow up into teenager, they're still playing football. Then portraits. One pursues art, the other pursues writing. Is truly hoping from the bottom of his heart that they achieve the lives they so desire. Okay, so there are only 3 pictures. Maybe the answer's not in the album then. Hmm. I mean, I guess I could just guess. They're so pretty. They must be antiques. I always love the idea of having tea time with stuff like this. Same! I actually, when I was a kid, I had a little tea set. It was, I absolutely freaking loved it. I would literally just put water in it and like have a little tea party. Like, you know, like how kids will like have a little tea party with like their Barbie doll or something like that. I would do stuff like that. Like, I loved little tea sets. My grandma actually has like a lot of proper teapots like this. I don't know if she has matching teacups to go with them. She probably has some, but I don't really know, but I know she has a lot of them. Tiny cups, cute little cakes, the whole setup. Right?
Oh.
I just remembered, Ashley. I drank tea from this cup before. Oh, is that why it looked familiar? When I first came to the mansion, Wells made milk tea. Milk tea. Oh yeah, and he served it with some chocolate cake. Oof, that sounds so good. I love chocolate cake. I'm getting jealous and hungry. You know, I'm getting hungry too. Oh, really? Oh, that's a bit insensitive, isn't it? I bet D doesn't feel hungry anymore, does he? Do you think maybe there's a hint in the cups?
All right.
Oh, a goblet? Wait, glass? There's silver stemware with flowers on it. It's a shame such a pretty thing was left to get all dusty. Yeah. It's a silver goblet with a crest on it.
Huh.
It's a pretty cool goblet. And then a regular glass. Silver stemware with flowers on it. It's really nice, but so dusty. Okay. Wait. Can I take this back? I can. So I wonder if it has to do with like the direction they're facing. Cause like, I feel like this plate matches the other one with the, that I have with the big bird on it. This one. But they're facing opposite directions. So for the sake of it looking, you know, aesthetically pleasing on the wall, I would have them set up to be facing each other, you know, like this.
Wow.
The pedestal came down. It must be some sort of mechanism. Apparently. So that must mean that these two... Well, I don't know if they'd be facing each other. Or facing the big birds. I guess I can just try. Okay. Cool. I did it. Oh, and those ones dropped too. Excuse me, what? I thought I was gonna get the code to the safe or something.
This was some sort of puzzle all along?
Look, there's something in there.
Again, like I asked this question when I'm playing like Fatal Frame, like who designed this lock? But I guess it is kind of explained in that one letter about the patriarch being very skeptical of everybody. So he put up these special mechanisms to keep people out. So I guess that kind of makes sense.
Huh?
I wonder what's inside. Looks like a paper. What's this? Well, unroll it. Is this a map of the mansion?
Huh.
Hmm.
What?
There's something written on the space for this room. Try looking at the map with... There may be a hint hidden somewhere. I should make notes of the interesting things I find. Oh. Oh, okay. This'll make... Yeah. That'll make things real easy. I won't get lost. Famous last words. So... The code is written on the map. Ooh. Okay. So 17-2-6-25. 17-2-6-25.
Hey. D.
No.
17-2-6-25. Okay.
Hmm.
Do you think Wells left it somewhere? Yeah, we have it. So... $17. Oops. Lol. Two. Oh, wait. Don't you have to pass 0? I'm trying to think of how a proper combo lock works, but I think I already screwed it up. 6. 25. No. Okay. Let's do this the right way. I missed 17 by accident. 17. 2. 6. 25. Okay, I might actually have to pass 0. It won't open. The combination must be wrong. Well, there must be a clue somewhere around here. No, the clue's right on the map. How do I get to the map now? Was I supposed to take a picture of the map? Was that what that was? No, I have it now. Wait, wasn't there... There we go. Okay, there was a button for it. Oh, I was going the wrong way. You start to the right. I thought you start to the left. Okay, that makes sense.
Ashley.
Okay. Oh, god dang it. I'm not sure how much like a real combo lock this is. 17. 2. 6. Hey, I did it! Here, I was like, oh, I'll remember the left, right part. Nope, I didn't.
Got it.
Safe is unlocked.
Well done, Ashley.
Okay, let's see what we have here.
This is...
His diary.
A key. 2 keys, as a matter of fact.
Nice.
Now we can get into those locked rooms.
One of them's definitely Franny's. Because I think... Yeah, the one had the 3-leaf clover, but Franny's had the flower.
What's this notebook?
Wells must have written it.
Oh, all right. 1916. We finally learned of Master Leonard's whereabouts, but it was too late. He had already succumbed to the epidemic. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in the 2 children he left behind. Leonard. So, hang on. So the patriarch was Lawrence. He did have one child that they said that the wife left behind. Perhaps Leonard. Leonard then had Henry and Thomas. Henry and Thomas had Franny and Dee, respectively. Okay. It has been decided that Mr. Edward will take in the 2 children he left behind, which would be Henry and Thomas. Mr. Edward had ordered new rooms to be prepared for the young children. He calls the rooms the Golden Bird Room and the Silver Bird Room. 1930. The two boys have long since outgrown me. They are now strapping young men. Masters Thomas and Henry have entered the same university. Master Henry, so wise and strong. Master Thomas, sweet and honest. I'm sure Mr. Edward is indescribably proud of their growth. Now there is no longer a concern about finding a successor. 1936. Master Henry and Thomas both marry. Oh, they married in the same year? December 1943. The dreaded day has finally come. Masters Henry and Thomas are both headed to the battlefield. The war has intensified, and both young men were called to the front lines. When I think about how Mr. Edward must feel, I'm speechless. I can only pray for their safety. September 1945. The long-awaited day has arrived. Both young masters have come home. The joy I feel I feel to have them return alive is unparalleled. They return, however, bearing grave wounds and to both body and soul. Master Henry locks himself in the art studio, gazing endlessly at the pieces he once painted. He even struggles with daily matters such as eating. Mr. Edward has keenly observed the help he needed and has arranged for Henry to stay on the island with his family. After staying with us for several days, Master Thomas returned to his home on the mainland. He conducted himself with his customary positive manner, but I could sense something like a dark cloud in his contentance. I don't know what that means, but okay, so Thomas lived on the mainland, which is why Dee remembers arriving and visiting the mansion. Because his dad didn't live there. But Henry did. His Uncle Henry with Franny. If I remember correctly, one of them lost their arm in battle. And I want to say it was Henry, because I think there's something you read later that Henry has to learn how to paint with his non-dominant hand. I could be wrong. I cannot possibly understand their feelings, but I pray they can rest and become well soon. I don't think it's a big spoiler that they lost their arm in battle, but when he mentioned the scars on their body and soul, that's what made me think of it. I'm pretty sure he lost his arm, but it's not a spoiler or anything. It's just kind of like part of the story, you know. 1946. Mr. Edward prepared his last will and testament. 1948. Mr. Edward has taken ill. What have I done? If only I hadn't written that letter and called them to the island. But no matter how I repent, those days will never return. It's all my doing. The fault is mine alone. But perhaps one day a descendant of the Edward family will return. Should that happen, I will never leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I will leave a set of blueprints in my drawer. I hope that they are found and provide some use. I pray that the souls of Mr. Edward and the others rest peacefully for eternity. What did you do? Perhaps a descendant of the Edward family. So, Dee? Written that letter and called them to the island. So, Thomas. Huh. I guess.
This Mr. Edward must have been your great-grandfather, Dee.
Yeah, Lawrence.
You're probably right.
Henry and Thomas, if they were brothers and they were Lawrence's grandchildren.
Right. So we had Lawrence, Leonard. Yeah, Lawrence had Leonard. Leonard had Harry and Thomas. Henry and Thomas. Then Henry had Franny, and Thomas had Dee.
Dee? You alright?
You can always tell when he's getting a memory because he goes,
Henry, enough already.
What are you trying to say, Thomas?
Oh. Henry and Thomas. You heard them arguing?
I just remembered something. Back then, Uncle Henry called my father Thomas.
Yeah. Yeah, we figured that out, Dee. Thank you for clarifying, though.
Thomas?
Your father's name is Thomas. Dee, that's great. You remembered your dad.
Franny's father is Henry. Dee's father is Thomas. And Henry and Thomas were brothers. They died on this island in the same year.
They did? I don't remember what the gravestone said.
I wonder what happened. Dee looks so upset. He's probably wondering the same thing.
Okay. Wow, that was a lot, actually. Okay, so I have keys to Franny's room. And
Hey,
let's use the key we got from the safe to get into Franny's room.
Yeah.
Right. Her room is on the second floor, right? Yeah. I wonder if I should check out that other room first. I think Franny's room might actually be the next chapter if the chapters run the same as the original. I'm pretty sure entering Franny's room is is the next chapter.
Dee.
Do you know what room this is? I can't remember. Why did I think this was Franny's room? Oh, this is Franny's room. So this one has the 3-leaf clover. Let's go ahead and use this one first.
All right.
And go in. Oh. Oh my god, I remember this room. The double beds, yeah. There's a music box on the stand in between the two beds.
Does this spark any memories?
It does for me!
this is... Yes, Ashley. I remember something. This room belonged to Franny's parents.
So, yeah, Henry and his wife. The fireplace poker is just lying out. Did someone forget to put it back? Oops. Oh, hey, I haven't seen the illustration of Dee yet. I actually really like the way they do color on these little illustrations. It looks like a proper painting, and it's very cool. Wait. Play voice. Okay. Oh, speaking of voice, Dee's voice actor, they're doing great. I have no idea who it is, but I really like the way that they're performing for him. You could actually sit on a big chair in front of the fireplace like in a movie. Actually. And then you got your booze. The bottles and glasses are all covered in dust. I wonder if the stuff inside is okay to drink. I doubt it. Holy, look at that television set! Hang on, I don't want to read the letter just yet. I want her to say something about the TV. This TV is ancient. I've never seen one like this. Neither have I. Like, I recall some old TVs, but like never that old. Oopsie. I didn't mean to, do that one. I wanted this one. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Thoughts on my father as a father scanned. Thoughts on my father as a father. Oh, I get it. Oh no, I've already missed one. Oh, I bet it's probably the one in like Franny's room. Yeah. So it tells you where to find them at least. Cool. Thoughts on my father as a father. When I think of one day reuniting with Ashley, I sometimes find myself wondering what sort of father I should be. And in those moments, my thoughts immediately go to my own father who died when I was 18. Oh. He worked as an importer, a line of business that took him all over the world. His sole focus in life was with work, so he was just rarely home. One day, in a move that surprised us all, he took my mother on a vacation to South America, but their plane crashed into the Pacific Ocean and I never saw my parents again. What? That's one heck of a way to lose your parents. At the time, I couldn't understand my father's desire to bury himself in his work. How could he keep himself so busy that he neglects his family? And then one day, he was gone. But looking back, I've become exactly like him. Oh. Also, if you hear something, Parzival is just losing it, by the way. What are you doing? If my father were still alive, what would he say to me? To see me with my head so buried in my research, what would he think of me? I guess maybe I should just have the mentality to find a crane in every room. There's an open letter beside the box on the table.
Hey.
This letter's all crumbled up. It must be from someone. It must have been made someone angry. I wouldn't want to be that letter. Let's see what it says. He says I wouldn't want to be that letter. D. Oh my god. You've gone and upset a lot of people with this. The workers here just don't get it, and neither do I. We put our blood, sweat, and tears into working Lawrence mine round the clock. And what are we getting in return? Fired. The lot of us, and kicked off the island? The old president would have at least tried to work something out with us, like always. But now this new guy gets to stroll in and shut us down with a single sheet of paper. We would like to sit down with the new president. We're at least owed an explanation. Robert Martin, work representative. New president? The Lawrence Mines? Huh. Okay. It's a letter from the people who were working in the mine. Who's this new president? I have no idea. Okay. Let's see if I remember correctly. Huh. Okay, there's not a music box, I guess. Oh. A dresser? No, it's a vanity. Dresser with a 3-sided mirror. Drawer? Locked. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's a doll. A doll.
There's a doll.
D? Oh, he remembers something. It was Franny's.
This doll.
Okay.
This doll's made of wood. I think it's a woman. I wonder who it's supposed to be.
Pink dress, red hair. Probably just a doll.
Remembered something. What's that? Franny made this doll.
She made it? Oh, wow.
Wow, she made this herself? Impressive.
This doll must be Franny's mother.
Her mother. Okay. And there's a letter in here. Dear Henry, this is farewell. Having lost not only our beloved grandfather, but others so dear to you in such a short time, I'm sure you're consumed by grief deeper than I can understand. I believe that Franny and I could heal your heart, but you have changed since sealing yourself off in the Silver Bird room. I saw how you threw the sprout key into the fountain. You spend every day confined in your room, lost in a bottle of alcohol and terrified of an unseen force. You seem to have lost your will to live. Even Franny is frightened by how long it's been since you've picked up a pencil or paintbrush. And yet you still refuse to leave the room. I can no longer see your heart, Henry. I'm taking Franny and I'm leaving the island. I'll never forget how deeply I loved you. Marie. Wow.
Who's Marie?
Franny's mama.
Yeah, it must have been Franny's mom.
Oh,
Why do you look so sad?
well, this is a goodbye letter. I don't know what happened between her mom and dad, but I'm sure Franny wanted them all to stay together.
Of course, yeah. And, like, Franny was probably confused, like, not seeing her father, he'd just lock himself away, so she was probably really confused. Like, it doesn't even matter how young she was. Like, even if she was, like, a teenager, it would still be hard to understand. Like, he would lock himself away, but, I mean, I guess, like, he went to war, and, like, he came back scarred, and he must not have been the same, which, I mean, like, I get it. War would change you a lot, but for him to change so drastically where his daughter and wife can't even recognize him, and to a point where his wife feels like it's safest to take herself and her daughter away from him. I can only imagine that didn't go over well.
That's why I'm sad.
Yeah, that is a really sad letter.
Ashley.
Was that everything? I guess so. It's empty. Did they just pack everything up when they left the island? Oh, wow. It's really rusty. Can't even see the cute flower design. Apparently you were able to make it out as a flower design. This bed is huge. There's easily room for 2 adult-sized people to share it. And then a separate bed. It's a little odd. Neatly made, but has obviously not been used for a long time. Oh. I was hoping that I could examine this. I guess not. Can I examine that? No. Bookshelf. There are a lot of books in here, but they all look complicated and boring. Typical teenager. Oh my god. Pitcher. With a pitcher this big, you don't have to refill the water as often. Well, that's the idea. Was someone in the middle of this book? I wonder how long it's been sitting here. Wait. It's like time has just stopped this place for decades. I don't know what book she's talking about, but okay. Okay, so we found a letter that made them very angry, and then the goodbye letter. Did I examine this over here? Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay. In that letter, it said something about a key being thrown into the fountain. So there was a door that led to the courtyard. That's the foyer. Or foyer, however you say it. It's Franny's room. Wasn't it this door? Door to the courtyard is locked tight. Oh, okay. I can't get out there. All right, cool then. But it said the sprout key. And I'm not sure which door would need the sprout key, but at least we know it's in the fountain. I forgot how to do this. I'm still carrying that other key.
Yes, it opened. Now we can look in Franny's room. Maybe you'll remember something else, Dee.
She got so excited about getting into this room.
Yes.
Let's go. New chapter. Oh. Oh, whoa. Seeing the painted ceiling, like since it was a top-down view, the original, you never got to see the ceiling, but like you can actually see it now and it's different. You look happy.
This is it, Ashley. This is Franny's room.
We knew that.
This is where we play together.
Oh. Okay. Closet's empty. Franny's clothes aren't even in here. Nah. She probably packed up when her mom said to, so. Box of building blocks.
Huh.
There's all sorts of shapes in here. Were these Franny's? Obviously. Is that something beneath all the blocks? Is there? Huh? Oh yeah, there is something. A doll of her father, then. There's a doll inside the box meant for building blocks.
I wonder if Franny made this doll too. It's missing its right arm.
Remember what I said earlier?
What?
It's broken. See?
It's not broken.
You're right.
The missing piece must be somewhere around here.
I don't think this doll is broken. I think it's supposed to be missing its right arm.
Yep. So yeah, like I said earlier, I think Henry ended up losing his arm, in that war that they were sent off to. Due to the fact that they returned home in 42, I think. Wouldn't that be World War II? I would assume.
This is a
I'm not
doll
good at
of
history.
Franny's father.
I don't know for sure, but I always remember the 40s was like pretty sure. Can't think of when the war ended, but when I think like between 40 and 45, I always think World War II time. I don't know why. I could be very wrong. You guys can let me know if I'm very wrong. This is a doll of Franny's father.
And Franny's father was missing his right arm.
Doll missing its right arm. Oh, look, she like stacked them. It's like she almost like built something. Can I examine the dresser? No? Okay. Everything's so small in here. Oh my god. It's so cute. Hello? I can examine the sofa. Thank you. Was this her favorite sofa? There are blocks and books on it. That's okay. We can make that assumption, I guess. Child's desk. Little green desk. Did Franny do her studying here? What did you do for school? Like, how do you raise a kid on this island? Like, what do you do for school? Do you just homeschool them then, I guess? I guess that would make the most sense. Oh, the handles are so cute. Oh, they're like shells and there's a bunny and a star. Anything inside the drawers? Nope. The child's bed. It looks pretty old.
The blanket's color is faded.
A
little girl used to sleep here a long time ago. Hey, Dee. What was Franny like?
Well, I guess she was mostly sweet, but she could be a little sassy.
I feel like every girl is both like the sweet and sassy combination, you know? Especially young girls, like not young like Ashley. I feel like when they start to reach like the teenage years, I feel like most girls kind of reach like an arrogance kind of thing. Most, not all. And then like the younger ones are always the sweet and sassy, the two sides of the same coin.
She was real easy to make laugh, but real easy to make cry too.
I just had serious deja vu. Like the comment I made about young girls being sweet and sassy, and then this comment that he makes about really easy to make her cry. That's really weird. I don't know. I think it's done now. No, it's still going. Anyway.
And she was incredibly lonely.
Lonely? Oh, well, yeah. She was like the only kid on the island.
Oh.
That green box. If I remember correctly from the original, there's a puzzle to open that box. Let's see. I will examine it. Just give me a second. I wonder if there's something behind it. Is there? There's nothing behind the book. Good to know. Is there something behind this book? Ah, I see. I had to hit it like 3 times. What? Okay, I guess I can't take it from this view. I think my controller keeps dying. Yeah, my controller keeps dying. Let me go and grab new batteries. I will be back. Dead batteries. New batteries. All right, we game on. All right, I'm gonna back out of this and read the Crane message first. Tarnished teddy bear scanned. Okay. I suddenly had a memory come back. I don't want to say, because I feel like that's borderline spoiler, but I did have a memory come back. Living in this mansion has been like living in a time capsule. Each room is untouched by time. And as I use these rooms in my day-to-day life, I find myself developing an interest in antique furniture. When I gaze upon the elaborate decor, when I feel the fine materials used in their construction, materials that have withstood the test of time, I think I must be feeling the same sense of elegance and high living once enjoyed by the Edward family. I'll sometimes catch myself wandering from room to room just to admire the furniture. One might even say I'm becoming an enthusiast. Yet, I have found it difficult to enjoy the child's room on the east side of the second floor. Yeah, Franny's room. Looking at the dusty teddy bear or that small desk, my thoughts rush to Ashley and how I left her behind 11 years ago. Oh, Ashley. I wish to see you just one more time. I have to imagine you don't remember my face. You were just 3 years old at the time. I want to finish another. And then see with my own eyes how you've grown. I feel as though I've been stuck in time myself. And only you can bring me back. Aww. Alright, let's go back to this. Can I do anything with these? Nah. There's a shelf decorated with dolls.
Hey, Dee, take a look at this doll.
It's Franny's.
I was gonna say,
She
it's
needed to look at
Franny.
herself.
Yeah.
So this one is supposed to be Franny.
Yes.
What's wrong? Is something bothering you?
I remember something Franny said.
Oh?
See? These dolls have to be nice to each other.
Nice to each other.
If they get along, then
Is that it? If they get along? What?
Then what?
Sorry. That's all I remember.
It's okay.
The dolls need to get along? What does that mean?
She made the dolls of her family. And I wonder if she made the dolls when her father was, like, losing it. And I'm assuming her parents were not getting along in that time as well. I'll put this doll here. Oh! Oh, wait, but he's missing his right arm. So he needs to go over here. Franny in the middle and Mom over here. So give me this one. And Franny, you come with me. Franny doll. Okay. Oh, wait. Doop. Okay. And then Franny. She goes, every time. There we go. It's open! It must be what she meant by the dolls getting along, right? I wonder what's in here.
And in here we have
Oh, sorry.
a key.
Oh, with the two. The sprout key. Didn't the letter say that the sprout key was thrown in the fountain? The letter was Marie's, who saw Henry throw the sprout key into the fountain. So perhaps Franny saw it too and went and grabbed it and put it in here.
I wonder which room this key's for.
What's this? It's a ribbon Franny loved. Can I take it? No? Okay. Not, I don't know what I would need it for, but... Okay, so I have a sprout key. I guess I go find the sprout door. I don't think this is the right way. Oh, Henry and Marie's room. No. And that's the foyer? Yeah. Ah, okay. So this is the sprout key. Cool.
yes.
So then, whose room is this? Thomas's, maybe? Or is it just a study? Wow, that is a lot of books. Ah. Sorry, that the
Not
hummingbirds,
here either.
they're not only
Where could you be, Jessica?
they're not only the crest of the Edwards family, but they're like there's a puzzle that I remember that had to do with hummingbird paintings, and that's what I remembered when I saw that. Oh no, this is someone's bedroom.
It's a hummingbird.
Mm-hmm.
It's crooked. This bothers me to no end.
Oh, sheet music.
This is sheet music, isn't it? Why was it hidden behind a painting? The painting is of this bird.
Mm-hmm. That's a new way he's remembered something. I didn't get the
Did you know there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music? If you solve the puzzle and play the music, you'll get to see the piano's secret.
piano secret.
I just remembered something. This is the sheet music Franny played on the piano.
And it apparently holds a secret.
I wonder if I'd be able to play it.
You can play?
Can you?
I practice on a school piano once in a while.
Oh, how convenient.
Playing this song?
I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll help jog some more memories.
Franny told me there's a puzzle hidden in this sheet music.
I wonder what it could be.
So the painting even has... It's the bass clef, though. I wonder if we're missing a line of the sheet music and there's another painting that has the treble clef of it. Maybe. Let's look around this room for a little bit. Oh my god, look at this TV. Where's the power button? Is there a remote for this thing? No! Quill pen? Oh neat, a quill pen. I always wanted to try one. No good. It's all dried out and hardened. I can't write a thing. Quill pens I've always thought were really cool too. Or just like fountain pens in general, because like they like the way that they write is very like ornate in my opinion. It looks really pretty. I need to make sure to look around for a crane then. These shelves are so full of books. I wonder how long it would take to read all of them. Probably too long for me. This bookshelf is filled with a lot of various genres. Sorry. Oh. Okay. Gotta keep an eye out for the crane. I don't want to miss it. Can I examine the window? Nah. I do like the soundtrack. And I think the soundtrack is copy and pasted from the original. Sounds very familiar. Oh.
Huh.
This marble table looks expensive. It's also kind of cold when you touch it. Well, it's marble, so... Oh, sofa? The sofa's so nice. It's big and comfy. But it's probably not great for watching TV from here. Not when the TV's that small. Oh, D. Is that Franny?
Oh.
This is a painting of Franny. It looks a lot like the sketch in this art studio. Weird to think that D was friends with her all those years ago. A picture? Picture is filthy. Guess it's been gathering dust a long time. This closet has been cleared out. Oh, okay. Tableware shelf. There's a bunch of different kinds of alcohol from all over the world. Candle holders by the bed. Is this what they used for light? Oh my god. Like, as someone who reads before bed, like, I couldn't imagine having to use a candle to read my book. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'd be too scared to have open flames right next to my bed. Dude, same. I'm the clumsiest person in the world, too, so... Oh! I saw it. There's like a lag. I'll move the analog, but the camera won't move. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a bit annoying is how I should explain it. Hummingbirds. From the door knockers to the tableware to paintings to sculptures in the fountain, a hummingbird motif permeates every corner of this mansion. The fact that there are so many hummingbird decorations indicates that Lawrence had a strong fixation on them. Hummingbirds can be a symbol of healing and love, and are apparently a popular motif in Native American cultures as well. I believe it's possible Lawrence included hummingbirds all throughout the mansion as an attempt to alleviate his loneliness. It reminds me of something Sayako once told me. In Japan, the crane has long been associated with good fortune. The crane? Sorry, I was trying to think of what the new Miyazaki film was called. It was a heron, not a crane. My bad. Designs featuring this particular bird are very popular. Origami cranes are most popular as a means of making a wish. As such, those who wish for peace or a speedy recovery from illness will often make them in droves. So perhaps Lawrence's hummingbird decorations were made with a wish for peace in his own life. Sayako taught me how to make an origami crane a long time ago. Maybe I should make a few and leave them around the mansion with a wish that the departed may rest in peace. Aw! That's actually like a nice sentiment. Like they weren't just for Ashley, they were like a wish for the deceased. It's pretty dusty up close. Makes sense, I suppose. Okay, so I found this painting and I found sheet music. Painting. How much you want to bet that there's another painting of a hummingbird in the studio? Let's go find out. Okay, there's got to be another painting in here of hummingbird with another piece of the song on it. Like I said, it only has the bass clef. So I'm missing the treble. And don't listen to anything Meghan Trainor says. You cannot have all bass and no treble. It sounds awful. Was that joke funny? Or should I just like quit YouTube now? Okay, I don't think there was anything in here actually, so maybe I should just go to the piano and see what happens. Unless there's a painting in here? I'm telling you, I'm missing something. Do you think that's Marie? I don't know. The doll had like red hair. I wouldn't say her hair is red, but I would say it's a pretty like reddish brown color. Please tell me I don't need to learn how to play this. Or like not read the music. I take way too long to sight read something. Oh, so let's place the sheet music here. Oh, wait a second. Can I take that back?
Huh?
The music staff looks weird here. It's blank. There aren't any notes or rests.
Oh.
Oh. This is the only place without any. Oh. Oh, wait, can I take it back? I cannot. That's okay. Oops. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head back to that room that I don't remember whose room it was. The Sprout room. And I'll just snap a picture of the painting with the bass clef on it. Oh, this is the Golden Bird room! Yeah, my face is covering it, but it's the Golden Bird room. So this was where Henry would lock himself away all the time. Okay. Here we go. Boop. Okay, cool. However, I don't know. I was gonna say I could possibly remember those notes, but I think I need the picture in order for Ashley to be able to follow through with this. So. To the music room, or the drawing room, whatever they're called. Cool. Can I examine the photo? Jessica. Well, now I'm confused. So nervous.
You can do it.
Just do your best. You'll be fine. Here goes nothing. What? But you played sound kind of lonely compared to when Franny played it. Lonely? So maybe it was missing an accompaniment. I bet the second staff needs some notes too. Oh, but... I wonder why the bird from the Golden Bird room is drawn here. So in the original, there's a way to, like, overlap pictures. So I wonder if that's what I'm supposed to do. So I know what I need. I'm just not sure how the game wants me to execute it. I'm gonna head back to the Golden Bird room one last time and see if I can further examine the bird painting. It's the same one as on the sheet music. That must be important somehow. Yeah. Oh! Okay.
What's this?
Looks like sheet music. What's it doing here? Was that all I needed? There's a music staff drawn at the top of the painting. Okay, so now she's aware of the music staff being there. So maybe now she'll be able to figure out that that's the bass clef to the missing bass clef on the sheet music. Let's hope. Oh. Hello? There we go. Oops. I keep examining the wrong things. Music staff without any notes. There's something weird about the sheet music. And oh, wait. Overlay. There we go. There we go. Oh, wow, that sound. It's a perfect fit. Now I just need to transcribe it. Nice. Cool.
All right.
I was gonna say, do I have to memorize it? Okay, she's doing it. Let's play it. Nice. Okay, that took me way too long to figure out. I'm so sorry, guys.
Here we go.
I'm gonna try playing it. Oh, jeez. That was the wrong one.
Sorry.
I must have messed it up. Oh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I played it right the first time, and now I'm screwing it up. Huh. Yay! D doesn't cast a shadow. Just saying.
Huh?
What?
Ashley, did you hear that? Sounds like it triggered something. Let's look around.
So something literally dropped out of the back of the piano. That explains why I can move the camera around so much.
A box fell out of the piano. I wonder what it is.
This is...
Seashells and an SD card or something like that. I heard that.
On the beach.
I was talking to my dog, by the way.
It's shells. They're kind of pretty.
But what's the other thing?
I remember these. Franny found them. These are our treasure. She hid them here.
What's this card? It looks like a game cartridge. Is this Franny's too?
No. I've never seen that.
Small card. Put it in the DAS. See what it does.
What's that noise?
The DAS.
It's the DAS. What's it doing? Did it read the card?
Recognizing the another key. What, it read the card from a distance? Installing another key 1. So we need to find 2 more. Unlocking another key feature. Show information about
I've
another
seen
key.
this screen. Is this a map of the mansion? One of the rooms is glowing.
What's this another key?
I have no idea. Another key.
Another key! Whoa.
What the? Who are you?
What?
I've been waiting for you.
This is not how I remember this playing out whatsoever. And I'm gonna leave that episode there. Oh my god. Like, I know I found someone partway through the game, but I didn't think it was this early. Huh. But yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I think that's the end of chapter 2, so I think picking up at chapter 3 next time is a pretty good call. So I'll see you guys then.